Hello, everyone. I am back today to share with you the February Cut of the Month Club from Cut to You. This is the cut file for this month. I have some photos of my puppy because I love him. And I'm going to be using my winter stash kit for my layout today. So the first thing I really want to use are some of these canvas flares. I initially had kind of thought that I would put them in the middle of the hearts. I end up choosing to do something a little bit different. I kind of offset them on the hearts. And then I know I want to use a stamp set for my title. There is the cutest little, it's supposed to be a card sentiment. Here on this card it says, if kisses were snowflakes, I'd send you a blizzard. And I just decided that that would be the title, my title for my layout. So I'm going to start by going through these papers, kind of deciding what I want to do. If there's some embellishments I really want to use, that kinds of things. I am going to start with backing my cut file. Now I left backing my cut file in because I've had a question or two asking me to show my method. So I use a really old school way of backing my cut file. I turn the pattern paper over, I turn my cut file over, I get an old school pencil, trace around the area that I want to back the cut file with. I then grab my scissors and I cut on the outside of those pencil marks to give me a little bit of an area that allows me to then glue and back my cut file. So you can see here, just a little bit outside of the pencil marks. And then I can go ahead and back the cut file. And I just used some glue, just a little bit of glue with the finest tip bottle I possibly can. And then I line the pattern paper up, give it a good press down, and done. So I know in the Silhouette software you can size it so you can back the cut file and the Silhouette will cut all the pieces, different things like that. There's lots and lots of ways to do this. This is just my way of doing it. I love to fussy cut. I find it very relaxing. I love to back my cut files with all different kinds of pattern paper. This is one of those crafting things where I put something on the TV to watch and I kind of just zone out and go for it. And I love those kinds of activities within scrapbooking, those activities where I can just put a TV show on, work with my hands, and just kind of enjoy the process. It's kind of like my creative therapy, those kinds of activities are. So I'm just going to continue on here. I'm going to back this entire cut file. I'm starting by backing the heart and all of the little pieces in between the heart with this white spiffier speckle paper from my winter stash kit. This paper's from Lawn Fawn. I love this paper. I kind of split this pack in between my two stash kits, and these will be the stash kits I use for January, February, and March. And I feel like I'm having so much fun using this product. So I'm going to back all the big heart pieces with white, and then I'm going to back all the small heart pieces with all the different shades of blue. And this is what it's going to look like when it's all done. So cute. I love it. And then I can just adhere it down to my paper. I'm using another one of these blue speckled papers for my background. Now for the cut file, sometimes I would use some foam tape and some dimension, but I know I want to use those canvas flares on my finished layout, so I'm going to go ahead and just put the cut file right down onto my pattern paper. So I'm going to go ahead and trim down my photos. I have 3 photos I want to include on this page, and I want to kind of stagger them on the other side of the heart. So these are some more of those cute pictures I took of Fitz in the snow. And I want to put all three of them because I couldn't pick just one. And I'm going to mat them with this dark navy blue paper. And then I'm going to go ahead and decide where I want them on my layout and then work on my title. So for my title piece, I die cut a tag from white cardstock. And I am just going to go ahead. I'm just pressing the tag down onto my waffle flower grip mat so I know it will stick and stay. I am going to be using 3 different shades of blue. I'm going to start with the darkest one, and the darkest blue, which is Juniper Mist, I'm going to use to stamp what will be my title. And then from that stamp, that Catherine Pooler stamp set, I'm also going to grab some little snowflake stamps, and I'm going to stamp little snowflakes all over the tag in all of the different colors of blue. So I have It's a Boy and Tranquil, which are the 2 Catherine Pooler blues along with Juniper Mist that match my stash kit the best. And I'm just going to stamp all over the top of that tag with all the different sizes and colors of snowflakes. When all of this stamping is done, I am going to go ahead and splatter over the top with some Shimmer Mist from Brutus Monroe in Pearl. And this will just give my tag a little bit of that snowy feel. Set it aside to dry, and then we can work on the rest of my layout. So this is how I've decided to lay out my layout. I have the tag kind of coming off to the left side or the right side of my top photo. And then I have gone ahead and added the canvas flares where I think that I like them. And I also added some of those jeweled snowflake stickers to the center of each of the hearts. And I ended up using all of the jeweled stickers because I wanted to use them all. I thought initially I would add that ribbon, but it wasn't going to fit through the hole, and I didn't have a lot of space, so I just added some staples to my tag. And there is our layout all done. I'm just going to add these last little bit of snowflakes because I couldn't help myself. In the description box below, you will find links to any available products that I used, but this is a stash kit, so there probably will only be a couple products that are still available. You'll also find a link to get a subscription to the Cut of the Month Club. Love this subscription. It's so inexpensive, so budget friendly, and it gives you a little something to add to your stash and be inspired by every month. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.